Hi, I'm Nguyễn
Hi, and I'm NguyenThanhMai.
We are Group 9 and this is the book report of the last lecture. The last lecture is a New York Times best-selling book called authored by Randy Post, a professor of computer science, human-computer interactions, and design at Carnegie Mellon University in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Jeffrey Jaslow of the Wall Street Journal. The book was born out of a lecture Post gave in September 2007 before he lost his battle with pancreatic cancer, entitled Really Achieving the Childhood Dream. This real last lecture was the one way his professors could say a final goodbye to his own students and leave a legacy for his family and his children. To know some story from his own life, lessons he wants his children to learn, and things he wants his children to know about him often as a way to teach them what he would have taught them over the next 20 years. The last lecture digs into topics such as the importance of a strong work ethic, childhood, how happiness and love would drive everything we do, and most importantly, the optimism and strength of spirit that he demonstrated throughout his final day. The book content is divided into three subjects. The first part of his speech recounts his childhood dream and how he accomplished or tried to accomplish them is and is also importance of dreams, how giving oneself permissions to dream is essential in turning abstract dream into goal. The second topic is titled Enabling the Dream of Others, which was about how he enables the dreams of others. This focuses on past ideas that the best way to learn something is to think you are learning something else. And Past gave a few words of advice on how others could achieve their childhood dreams and who his role models were when he was trying to do so. And the third and the final subject is the life lessons he learned throughout his life. And the most meaningful point might be it's not about how to achieve your dream. It's about how to live your life. If you live your life the right way, the karma will take care of itself. The dream will come to you. And but my introduce the lessons, the life lesson that we can learn from this book.
Okay, thank you, Phương. Here are my lessons learned from the last lecture. Number one, time is important in life. Wendy shares some things that he finds important with time management. Do not take time doing things that do not matter. Make uh, manageable and realistic goals for yourself. Ask yourself if you are spending time on the right things. Stay organized, delegate, and remember, take breaks. And honestly, he sure did make an impact on me. I learned how to manage my time again after this book, especially spending time with my family. Number two, have the specific dreams. This is the thing that struck me immediately about Randy Pouch. He has a very specific goals that he wants to achieve. You know, he wants to pick up a Disney Imagineer and he did. He wants to float in zero gravity and he did. But it doesn't help if you have a goal like, I want to change the world. It would be more uh, resourceful if you are going like, I want to make a movie that changes lives, or I want to feed a 100 people in the next 2 years. That's more specific and is something that you can actually. Number three, positive attitude. A positive attitude is crucial in a person's life, and that without a positive attitude, it is almost impossible to succeed. Randy points out that no matter who a person is, they will reach a point when they will have to face certain difficulties that will have to struggle to keep moving on. In these conditions, it is important that a person has a positive attitude and that they do not give up on life and on their dreams. Thus, this shows just how important a positive attitude is and how much a person's success in life depends on it. Um, Next, I will tell you about what I like in this book. One thing I like in this book is the attitude of Randy Post. This was explained as his certain dear losses, which make him on one level fully appreciate the seriousness of his illness and but at the same time give him an enthusiasm for life. Furthermore, I have always been a great admirer of his optimistic, so I love the way that he was faced with a challenge in life. Reading this book not only helps me rethink about my dream, but also cheers me up whenever I'm feeling blue. The last thing is that he is a strong and loving husband and father. The birthday of his wife is truly emotion moment for all people in this class, and for the readers like me, it is beyond beautiful. Next, I will give you some recommendation. You may enjoy watching his last lecture, which was extremely touching, but reading this book was even more touching. I actually tears up numerous times when reading it. It is a book that will be shared for generations to come. If you want to the full emotion of this wonderful book, one my recommendation is that you read it. It will not disappoint you. Can you
And
continue, Phương?
to, con- to conclude, I'd like to say that Randy Post has combined the humor, inspiration, and intelligence that made it an amazing book. This book has inspired many people, I think, and this is the end of the book reports of the last lecture. Thank you for watching and listening.